So I just wanted to show everyone where the new outer blow-off valve is located. So it's this right here is the intake. So this is the cold air intake. This is the turbo behind here. So down there you can see like a new piece of plastic with a little I guess jet coming out the side there. So that's the new blow-off valve. So to replace it, I took the intake hose off here. I actually removed the radiator fluid as well, because that allowed me to get a pair of pliers and the Allen key down into the area where I have access to the bolts to get the old blow-off valve off. Now down here in the other video I mentioned that the factory the factory blow-off valve, which is here, this is the old one. This is actually operated by the ECU, so there's a couple of contacts here. When you install the alta, you actually have to put a resistor, which is supplied when you buy the new blow-off valve. You have to put a resistor between the two contacts, so the ECU still thinks the factory blow-off valve is attached, so you don't get any check engine lights or anything like that. And there's a couple of other. I actually had to take the radiator fluid hose away from the engine as well, and that resulted in a little bit of leakage. But if you plug it up with some, well, whatever you can find, basically, it just stops it dripping while you're working. I don't know if you can see that as well, but down there, it's kind of out of focus. I guess it's too close. But there is another hose attached to the engine where there's some metal somewhat exposed there. Now the outer intake, sorry I keep saying intake, the outer blow-off valve is actually just a little bit too big to get that hose back on. So I think if I had more time I would probably, although I was trying this when I was putting it on for the first time, I would probably get that hose on before getting the blow-off valve back on. But when I was trying that earlier, I couldn't get the screw holes to line up, so I ended up trying to put the hose on afterwards. So that's basically the install. It was a little tricky, mostly because the bolts on the old blow-off valve here were very, very tightly on, and they were more than hand tight for the Allen key, so I had to get a pair of long nose pliers in there as well to get some leverage. But other than that, very happy with the install so far. I mean, it makes a great noise. If you've heard the other video I made, you will know what I'm talking about. So there you go.